Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Safer Arizona. I'm your host, David Steven Wisniewski.
And Tom Dean, attorney for cannabis.
Tonight, we're talking about cannabis licenses, also known as the social equity license. This is a way for some people who wouldn't normally be able to get a marijuana dispensary or marijuana establishment license to go ahead and get that license and start selling cannabis. So, Tom, can you go into a little more detail about what a social equity license is?
Yeah, these are the licenses. We've talked about them before. There are 26 of these licenses that will become available. Applications are going to be accepted between December 1st and December 14th of this year. So we've got a little bit of time to kind of get things together for this. But these licenses are meant to be issued to people who are members of a community that's been disproportionately impacted by the enforcement of marijuana laws in the past. These regulations have been the subject of a lot of controversy here the last few weeks, as a couple months, as we've moved through two proposed draft regulations, and now yesterday the final regulations were issued. So we know what those eligibility criteria are and all of the other details.
Awesome. Well, tomorrow, I know you're going to have a seminar from 6 to 8 p.m. about these social equity licenses, but this is a paid seminar. It costs $100.
That's right.
So what kinds of things are you going to be going over in this paid seminar?
So we're going to be going into all the details of the social equity license, how much it costs to file, what you need on your application, what the eligibility criteria are, what to look out for in there's a lot of people out there that are, I think, trying to take advantage of people who are who would be eligible for a social equity license, how you should go about getting involved, and different ways that you can work with me, another attorney, other organizations who are looking to help people get these licenses, which also in many cases will involve the filing and obtaining an expungement, which is one of the eligibility criteria.
So basically, people who want to see if they can get one of these social equity licenses would be the kind of people interested in go ahead and signing up for that seminar.
Yeah, in many ways, the people who are eligible for these licenses are the people who I've been representing now for over 25 years. Persons who have certain types of marijuana convictions. They don't necessarily have to be eligible for expungement. They don't necessarily even have to be convictions. So there's different types of marijuana arrests, charges, and convictions that are eligible to apply. And there's 4 different criteria.
All right, so if you want to sign up for this seminar, you can email kim.mmjlaw@gmail.com and ask to sign up. That's kim.mmjlaw@gmail.com. Go ahead and ask him to get you the Zoom link. It's going to cost $100. It's a 2-hour seminar. Sometimes they run a little bit long, sometimes they run a little bit short, but it's about 2 hours.
That's right, and we'll have question and answer throughout the seminar, so it's not just going to be an information dump. We're going to go, section by section. After each kind of section, then we'll open it up for questions and answers. So anybody who wants their questions answered, you're going to get your questions answered in that seminar.
I'm pretty excited to see how this plays out. It looks like there's going to be a big variety of people that are going to be able to qualify for these licenses, but it's going to be a tough competition. I mean, there's only 26 of these licenses.
That's right. There's going to be a lot of competition. You got to know how to do your application. The 4 basic categories are: you have to show a certain income level. You can't if you make too much income, that could knock you out of the game. You have to show residency in the state of Arizona, 3 of the last 5 years. If you don't have that residency, that could knock you out of the game. As I mentioned, you have to have certain types of marijuana convictions, not necessarily even eligible for expungement, or not. You don't even necessarily have to file for expungement or even have them eligible for expungement, but certainly that's one type of marijuana offense that qualifies as eligible for expungement. If you yourself don't have any kind of marijuana crime in your history, then you could look to an immediate family member. If you have an immediate family member who was convicted of any kind of marijuana crime under federal or state law here in Arizona, that also can qualify you. So there's several different ways that one might qualify. And we're going to get into talking about every one of them in detail. So hopefully by the time you're done with that seminar, you're going to know for sure whether you qualify or how to qualify.
All that and more tomorrow at the seminar, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Again, if you want to sign up, email kim.mmjlaw@gmail.com to sign up for this social equity seminar. Tom, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, just that I hope you'll join us. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm glad that we finally got to the point now where we're not speculating about things and we can really talk about exactly what it's going to take to get one of these licenses. And hopefully looking forward to seeing you.
Well, good luck out there trying to get your social equity license, guys. Until next time, you're watching Safer Arizona.